stop. Heading into Nottingham. It's a week before Christmas. We're about to get into some festive cheer, and it's been a while, so we're going to bring you along. We'll update you on some bits and bobs a little bit later, but excited to be back.
What's up? What?
We're Mel and Paul, and after a lengthy break from posting YouTube videos, we're back and ready to jump into whatever 2022 has in store for us. Last year was filled with highs and lows and lots of DIY that we're so glad to have completed. We're kicking things off exactly 1 year after moving on board full time. My, how things have changed. More on that later. For now, click that subscribe button and welcome aboard for our version of Boat Life, Year 2.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belt. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else. It's Christmas and some kind of love, my friend. I pray it will never end. Do you like to be here too? It's Christmas and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you.
Åka på massage.
Shaky.
Ja.
Pretty high up here, but we thought we couldn't welcome and not take a trip on the Ferris wheel. You think you're not scared of heights, and then you come on here and realize, yeah, my heart is in my throat.
You're on like a Ferris wheel.
Paul's got his mum on video call.
On the city centre.
It's rather shaky as well, so you can feel the thing kind of move when other people get on.
Oh, we're at the top.
Exciting than last year?
Yeah.
You'll be watching this way after Christmas, but nevertheless, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Thank you.
I'm so scared I'm going to drop the camera. Fine rainy mist in the air, which is always nice. I don't think we know Nottingham well enough yet to say where it is.
Having fun today, love.
Yeah, we thought we better just, it's the weekend before Christmas, and if we don't get into the Christmas spirit now, we're not gonna. Got it in just in time. the thrilling highs of the Ferris wheel, we couldn't well leave the market without a hot chockey and some mulled wine. Amazon pile.
It's a scarf.
It's a scarf. If you couldn't tell by the way that it's in plastic. Last year, my mom sent us gifts with Amazon, and it's such a nice way when you have family far away to be able to send you gifts. And last year she decided to take gift wrap, and the parcel was not in fact gift wrapped. This year she didn't take it because she thought, why bother, it's just going to come in a box anyway. And one of the scarves in fact came in clear plastic. Beautiful.
Paulie.
Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Thank you.
Oh, it is heavy. This comes from Tracy, Mark and Jasper the dog. We haven't introduced you to Jasper, but they have asked us to introduce you to Jasper. So one day. This has been sitting on our floor for a few days, so we're very excited for this festively wrapped treasure. Wow! There's like gifts wrapped inside. This is like Santa's bag. Oh my lord. Feels boozy. This is such a treat. Oh my word. A little something to drink with breakfast Christmas morning. Oh my gosh, if we start now, we'll be drunk. Needless to say, it could turn into a party. We spent the rest of the day with good food made by even better people on their beautifully festive boat. How lucky and blessed we feel to be sitting around a table with new friends this year. A definite upgrade from our Christmas for two last year. Who is Santa's favourite singer? Elvis Presley.
Oh,
There you go.
Chuckle,
watch your reindeer. Hang on the trees. Ornaments.
Ornaments. Don't they have antlers? First of Jan, Happy New Year. I've just got back from a long walk. I can't believe what a stunning day it is. What a way to start the new year on a high. Sun is shining, it's like a mild 14 degrees, and I couldn't be more grateful. Making the most of the last of the Christmas sales. A 1, a 2, and I'm alone this weekend, so it's very dangerous that I might just eat these all to myself. Doing a bit of a reorganize today, because why not on the first day of the new year start with a fresh, clean slate. I found this clip, a random clip that makes no sense. I'll pop it in here for you to see, of us packing up our 2-bedroom bungalow before moving onto the boat.
So, love, we've just had the Do Your Back in 5,000 challenge going on here.
I don't know if there's any battery on that thing.
beloved. Oh, it says no battery.
Is it recording?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, recording sounds over.
It says there's battery. So are you chuffed that your baby's going?
I've chopped that sold so that we don't have to worry about what we're going to do with it, because it's not the kind of thing you can just dump. But I feel like it's the fourth time I think I've moved this thing since I owned a shop.
You came all the way from Africa.
It's like every time we move it, it's a hassle, and
Yeah.
now it's finally off our hands.
You managed to negotiate it out of the store. Down the steps. And into the garage in one piece without breaking any glass.
It just seems like forever ago, and at that time of scaling down, I initially thought I will never have too many things. After we move onto the boat, everything's always going to be organized. We're going to be so scaled down and minimalist. Well, not so much. Things still get disorganized and out of place, and it's always good just to have a bit of a rejig and get things back where they belong. Of last night's solo Prosecco party that I had. I've got leftovers. I didn't overindulge. The old teaspoon trick to keep the fizz. Who am I kidding, Ryan? That was just the taster. Hydration done. Better get to work. Yesterday's cleanup is long gone, and like any time you do something that's been weighing on your mind for a while, it feels great. Always a good idea to do that heading into a new year, I think. Same as springtime when we're coming out of the winter, even though that feels like a million years away. Sun is setting on this first weekend of 2022, and I thought it would be a nice little time just to let you know the vibe going forward. As you all know, we took a very long break. Thank you so much for all your messages of concern, just kind messages, for your understanding, for being so cool. We really do have such a cool little community here. So thank you still for being here. If you are watching right now, we love you all, and we heard you, we felt your love, we read every single message. I think we replied to almost everyone. I hope we did. Can't say thank you enough. It's really one of the major reasons that spurred us on to come back. Not that we were ever not going to come back, but I do just have to say that things are going to be different going forward. I have also gone back to work full time for the sake of these videos, really, and for the sake of this whole project, which is essentially filming our lives. We want to do some pretty major things to this boat, and that's going to cost some money. As much as we have spent a whole year building this channel, it's not really at a place where it's financially viable. My projects and the work I was doing on my own at home from the boat is just not enough. We want to get there a little bit faster, so the videos are going to go a little bit slower, but hopefully the projects that we want to do are going to come around a lot quicker this way. Quite boring, really. We're just ordinary folks trying to make it work and trying to bring our lives together and just look forward and do some cool things. Just to manage expectations, because I think there's a lot of narrowboat channels out there that are always cruising or always rebuilding something or doing something. For the foreseeable future, that's not going to be us. We're going to be living lives, I imagine, pretty similar to just your average Joe. There will still be some exciting bits, and we're going to film it for you and bring that to you once a month. Stick around, because hopefully the next project is coming sooner than we think. Fingers crossed. That's just a little explanation as to why we've been missing. We've been getting used to life, Me, Monday to Friday, Paul on his weird rotation shift. We're just not together that much anymore. Yeah, it sucks a little bit, but we really love these videos, and rest assured we'll be here once a month bringing you all the bits that we can. Rather gloomy the last few weekends, and especially last night. The mist, the fog was hanging low, but it seems to have cleared, and we're going to brave this 0-degree day and take a wander down the towpath. As soon as we finish lunch, which is these rather unsuccessful egg cups, we'll shovel them in and get out. There's only so much hanging around the saloon one can do. Isn't there, Mr. Monroe?
Yeah, working out some new projects.
Time to stretch the legs. Put the projects aside.
Got some things in the pipeline.
In the pipeline, eh?
Yeah.
He is now looking for sauce to make the egg cups taste a little better.
Peri peri, may I get some?
I've been acting like a wild man, sleeping like a child. You're so luminous and vibrant. I'm always in bloom for you. Always in bloom. Always in bloom for times I've stranded.
Quite a nice time to be walking about as the sun has set, just turning into night, and it's quiet. Everything looks so still, calm, the lights look beautiful. Freezing cold, but definitely worth the trip.
Always in bloom for
We are crossing fingers that little micropub, the Lockkeeper's Rest, is open, because that's where we plan to wet our whistle. So hopefully it's open and not full. You just never know.
always in bloom for
Well, that serves us right for hardly ever leaving the boat. It is closed until the 4th of Feb. That happens actually to be the day after my birthday. But yes, what a dud. One time we actually came to the Lockkeeper's Rest to meet friends, and we thought we had the wrong place because it looked closed. And they were in fact sitting inside, and as we phoned them walking back up the towpath to say, well, what pub are you actually at, because where we are is probably not the right place because it's closed, and they came bounding out the door to get us because it was in fact open. So we thought that might be the case, but alas, definitely closed. What's that?
Right, so
All the way up to trains.
oh, we'll just have to walk back and then go on.
Or we can walk to the co-op and get...
Oh, I might just drive to Aldi.
Oh, that's a downer.
I'm always in bloom, always in bloom for
A swan kept me company while Paul grabbed the keys, and yes, we did in fact drive to Aldi. An ice cream. just been up doing the laundry. It's so calm and peaceful before everyone has risen. The sun is up, it is sparkling. The mist of the last 2 days has subsided and looks like it's gonna be a goodie.
I've started my new job. I work away. It's probably about 1.5 hour drive south. I go down there and I work like 5 days on, 4 days off sort of shift pattern. I've just been trying to plan a few things that we can get done in the summer. Trying to work as much overtime as I can. We can build up a bit of a kitty so we can get some projects on the go for the summer. In between cruising around. Well, the first biggest plan is to try to get a van. It's one of our big things that we're saving up to get, and we can start carting around bigger pieces of lumber. We want to try change up the inside of the boat a little bit, move a few things about, look at maybe changing the heating situation that we've got on, maybe refining it a bit more, change a few odds and sods in the kitchen, seeing if we are going to move it around. Got to do something with stuff with the batteries. Want to get new batteries. Our batteries aren't holding charge long enough, so just try and do all the research that I can, so then when the time comes everything's ready to rock and roll. I think the van is going to be a bit of a test piece to see if all my theories work. That's kind of where we're at. It's a beautiful day. I'm getting ready to go back down to work for another 5 days, one day closer to our goal. Just want to thank everybody for hanging in there. I know it's been a long time between the episodes, but we've hopefully managed to get back on track now.
Just been for a walk, and in a Saturday highlight saw that we have a new little installation at the marina. A little mobile coffee van slash truck slash whatever you want to call it, with some hot food, some chicken tikka samosas to crisps to all the coffee selection you could ever want for, and picked myself up a flat white. I will pop their details below. They're apparently going to be here every weekend, so if you're around this way, pull in. The waterside cafe at Sawley Marina has been closed for quite some time, and we're not sure what's going to be put there, so it's lovely to have a little place to go and treat yourself if you don't want to venture out too far from home, and I can vouch for it. It's delicious. You've had your update from Paul. I've just been on my usual little walk down to Derwent Loch and was going to update you from the surrounds of nature, but it's so windy today, so I just decided to hop back inside and do it here. What Paul didn't mention is that the van is also a solution to us not having to pay additional rent for where he works. We really love where we live, and I'm sort of preempting some questions that might come from you guys that are definitely interested in what we're doing. We looked at some options, some marinas nearer to where he works. We're on some waiting lists and we'll see what happens there. My job currently is a temporary contract, so it does have an end date. I'm not sure whether I'll be re-employed. I hope so, but that hangs in the balance. But that is in Nottingham, so we're split between the two, and at the end of the day, even though Paul loves where he works and is going to stay there, we also really love where we live here on the river. There's a lot more opportunities for two people with sort of busy lives and not that much time to cruise and meander slowly around the canals, to sort of get out. We can go up and down the river. We really enjoy it. We've made friends here, and there's a lot of just nice little pubs, and yeah, we don't want to leave just yet. So we're staying put, and the solution to Paul's living situation, so that we're not paying rent for him where he stays on his 5-day shifts, is to get a van, and he's gonna be shacking up in that. So that's goal number one before we sort out the boat, because yeah, the boat's livable. The things we want to do is just things that we're really excited to do that'll make it way more comfortable, more us, and it's just going to be a good challenge to take on. So stay tuned. I know a lot of you might be thinking, well, what's the point in a once a month video? And well, we thought that as well. We could very well just put it totally on hold until we're ready to come back with a bang and show you all the DIY that we wish we could be doing right now. But it's also quite cool just to show, I guess, a regular story of where things start out, because fingers crossed we'll be here for a really long time and for years to come. And we can look back and look at these days and hopefully see that we've made vast improvements and ended up where we want to be. So we want to document the whole thing for ourselves personally, and we know a lot of you will stick around, so we're so grateful for that. And for those of you that are only here for very specific boat content, either cruising or DIY and that sort of thing, just keep checking in monthly to see if we've got a project going on, or come back at a later stage when we're doing that. We don't mind. It is what it is. Right now, I would also like to say a gigantic thank you to our patrons. I'm going to put their names on the screen here because what a golden bunch of people. There are a few of you, but man, oh man, we are just so grateful that you've stuck by us. This year, we're adding on ad-free videos, and you will get the videos a day early. So early access, and you'll get to watch them without ads. I think that's only fair for the commitment you've shown in sticking by us. So thank you very much. If you too would like to sign up to be one of our patrons, I'll pop the link below. Thank you so much for being here. We have neglected you for long enough. And although there'll be a wait in between videos, we're back to stay, and we look forward to seeing you each month. Join us next time as Narrowboat life continues in the winter cold. And if you're keen to chat, we'll see you in the comments.